All right, good morning everyone. We're gonna get started with our 25-minute format for our workout. Give us a little extra time for our warm-up. So taking a time to find child's pose. Split the knees nice and wide. Allow your torso to come through those inner thighs. As you reach the fingertips out long, sinking the hips towards the heels, drop the forehead and just connect with how you're feeling through the back, through the lower back, through the outer hips, inner thighs, and most importantly, how the breath is moving through the body. Maybe a few inhales through the nose, perhaps a few exhales out through the mouth. Sinking a little deeper into your sensation with each exhale. You can turn your forehead from side to side, giving it a little massage there. And then we'll find our way up onto all fours here, stacking those shoulders over the wrists and the hips are over the knees. We'll take a few rounds of cat-cow. So allow that in-breath to feel that belly drop, the gaze can lift. And then as you exhale, you press into your hands and feel your back round towards the ceiling, tucking the chin towards the chest. And just rinse through that a few rounds. See how the vertebrae are moving. Just connecting once again to that movement with our breath. And we'll bring in a gentle twist here. We'll take that right arm up towards the ceiling and thread it underneath the left and coming onto that outside of that right arm. You can even come all the way down to that right temple. And then those left fingertips are going to reach nice and long towards the front end of your mat and really send those right ribs under, those left ribs up. Nice. And bring that left hand back under to unwrap your little wind. Take a few rounds of cat-cow here, and we'll take that twist to the second side. Just see how we're feeling through the upper back. The left arm's going to go up towards the ceiling, and then thread the needle here, coming onto the back of that left arm. Right fingertips long, almost like your little corkscrew here through the back, through the upper back. And then right hand helps support that unwinding. And again, a few rounds of cat-cow. Fantastic. We'll take some hip circles here. So be generous with how wide you go with your hips as you take them in a clockwise motion. Bringing some more weight into the hands. Getting that little idea of bearing weight in our shoulders as we start with planks in this format, and then take it the other direction. We'll find our way onto our backs. We'll draw those knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a little hug here, rocking from side to side. Again, releasing any sort of tension through the lower back. You can take those knees once again in a circular fashion, one way, then the other way. Maybe even splitting the knees from one another, just feeling that mobility through the hip joint even more. We'll take these legs up towards the ceiling, those arms up towards the ceiling. Just give your wrists and ankles a little bit of movement here. And we'll rock across those glutes as we bring the feet nice and wide on the mat and just take those knees from side to side. Again, a little twisting action, but more from the lower part of your body. And finishing up with a happy baby here. So splitting those knees, they aim towards the armpits, either clasping behind the knees, or if you have that room through the hamstrings, you can grab the tops of the feet. Again, that little side to side might be a nice way to rock through those quadrants of the lower spine. And as promised, we start with planks here. So if you want to take a few more seconds just to roll through the shoulders, that might feel nice one way than the other way. We'll start on our right side, forearm or hand, depending on how it feels through your shoulder, but we're targeting that right side oblique. We're going to take 30 seconds stationary, and then we're going to float that top leg just to provide a little more challenge. Take it or leave it. You're always welcome to come on down to that right knee for modification. We'll stack that left foot in front of the right. Heels, hips, and shoulders are in a nice linear shape. And here we go. That left arm reaches towards the ceiling and feel how it pulls you away from that right shoulder. Press it into the feet to get as much distance from your right side waist to your mat. And you can feel that right side oblique firing to get that left hip lifting even more. Yeah, looks great, Jeannie. Fantastic. Settle into your breath here. Starting out strong, but just go for it. And the weight's going to come more into the right foot. You're pressing down through that outer right leg as perhaps you take this float sensation through the left. You decide. It's requiring a little more oblique strength. Coming down to the right knee is certainly a great way to modify. Ooh, stay lifted away from that right shoulder. Try not to collapse into that shoulder girdle. You got it, Johnny. Nice work. Ooh, stay with it. Last 3, 2, 1. Come on down. We'll come on to our bellies and take some back extensions. We're going to reach long through the hands and through the legs and take little swimmers here. So fingertips reaching, toe tips reaching, float everything, and then paddle out here. The neck stays long, so you're not jamming through the top of the cervical spine here. The breath really helps you lift that chest, those thighs up off the mat. Stay with your breath, nice and strong through those back muscles to stay lifted. Last 3, 2, 1. Take a child's pose. Sink those hips back towards the heels. Lengthen through the lower back. Lengthen through the sides of the waist. Connect to that breath. And we'll find our way onto our planks. Just a minute hold in this format. Coming to your knees wherever you need to. Setting the clock. And here we go, guys. Give yourself that spaciousness between your feet. Press those heels away. Strong through your legs. Supporting that strong center. Yeah, looks awesome, Cooch. You've got it. Press into those forearms again. Try not to drop into the shoulders. Soften through your jaws. You tap into that easeful breathing. Keeping an eye on where those hips are in space. Feeling that tailbone lengthen. Strong through the legs. Commit to your strength here, you guys. We're in the last 15 seconds. That's nice work. You got it, Hamish. Last 3, 2, 1. Come on down. You can take a child's pose here, but we're going to go back to our swimmers. You decide. If you're joining me right away, we're reaching long through those fingertips, toe tips, and 30 seconds of paddling here. Re-engage with those muscles that help you lift. Let that inhale almost act like a balloon and lift you even more. Yeah, that's it, Nicole. Fantastic. You got it. Keep going, folks. Oh yeah, last 3, 2, 1. We'll take that child's pose. Feel that lengthening through the backside. Finishing up our planks, guys, on our left side. So again, you decide either forearm or hand. And we'll float that top leg if you want to do so. Oh, it's quite a big ask of that left side, I find. The right foot's going to be in front. And here we go. We're sending that right arm high. Check in with how it feels through the left shoulder. Really pressing into that left forearm. Using that outer edge of the left foot to send those hips even higher. So strong through that left side oblique. That's the halfway mark. Modify where you need to, or if you want to amplify, here's that little lift through the right side leg. Take it or leave it. That's it, Annabelle, nice. Keep going. Can you soften through your jaw? That's it, Hamish, nice work. Stay with it. Whew. Again, check in with your shoulder health. 3, 2, 1, change. That minute seems to go on for me. I don't know about you guys, but I feel that one. All right, with our abs, we just have 2 rounds, 30 seconds, we got it, no problem. I'll walk us through our set of abs. So starting out pretty basic, around the world crunches. You do a left side crunch, a center crunch, a right side crunch. Float the feet if you want for a little more work. We'll take left and right side flamingos, so a center crunch with a little hip lift to make it spicy. And then we'll finish out our abs with stair climb abs. So you stay lifted in a crunch and your legs are climbing the stairs. You take them up, you take them down, your lower back is spilling into the mat the whole time. Round the world crunches, flamingos left and right, stair crunches for 30 seconds of work. That means you get to put in as much or as few reps as you can fit in. 3, 2, 1, here we go, around the world crunches. So feel your back body lifting. You're getting as much of your shoulder blades lifting without wrenching through your neck. And it really comes down to that strong exhale to help keep the lower back from lifting. That's it, very nice. And pace yourself. A little extra time means you really get to nail your alignment. That's it, Johnny, fantastic. Change. Left leg is long, right leg weights it by crossing on top of that left thigh. And we're crunching, lifting that left leg, flamingo style here. So everything draws up towards the center and there's a little bump of the hips lifting. Yes, so good, Cooch, you got it. Feel that nice cinching up through the waist. Keep going, nice pacing. That's it, Greg. 3, 2, 1, change. We'll take that flamingo with the right leg long, left leg weights it. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So those lower abs are working to get the legs lifting, so you get a little pop of those hips up off. But there is a lot of control, so you're not just jamming your body up and down. Stay with it. Fantastic work, you guys. Nice exhales. Shoulder blades again, lifting away from the mat. 3, 2, 1, change. We find those stair climbs, as many or as few steps as you like, but the legs do travel up and down. Here we go. So you're in that crunch position the whole time, that time under tension. Light support through the fingertips. And you're walking those legs up and down. Slow motion style to really feel it. Whew, those lower ones are hard, right? Keep going. How's that exhale treating you? 3, 2, 1. Change. 10 seconds to regroup. We only have one more round. We're back at the top with round the world crunches. Heels may float on the second round. See how it goes? Resist the urge to pull your chin towards your chest, but rather use that exhale to lift the chest towards the thighs. That's it, Annabelle. So good. And just also kind of keep tabs of where your knees are in space. They want to come, beyond the hips towards your chest. Can you stack them directly over the hips so you're not really cheating? That's it, Phil. Nice. Change. Flamingo with the left leg long. Right foot crosses on top. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And give yourself that little pop so you feel everything. Those upper abs to take that crunch, those lower abs to send those legs high and those hips a little lifted. Yeah, Jeannie, nice. Stay with it. You got it. Last 3, 2, 1. Change. There really is no mercy. We go straight to the second side. Left leg on top of the right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just check in with that tension through the neck. Light support through the fingertips. Wing those elbows out. Yeah. Stay with that breath. Stay with that lower back spilling down. 3, 2, 1. Change. Stair climbs to finish this short ab set. Chin to chest, time under tension. And then be aware of how your legs moving plays out through your lower back. We really want to keep that healthy and spilling down. Yeah, such good slow motion, guys. It looks really good. Woo, climbing these stairs. Yeah, that's it, Hamish. You got it. Up and down, chest staying lifted. Oh. Change. Take a break. We're going to stretch it out through our hip lifts. I was going to move us all onto our forearms, but I think it'll feel much nicer if we take wide-legged and open up through the front body a little. We'll turn those toes out. Heels are going to be slightly in. So we'll take it nice and slow for the first minute, and then we'll pop up onto our tippy toes and double time our pace for the second minute. Pretty straightforward this morning, just to blast out through those hip lifts. Feel your tailbone lengthen. Feel that nice little cinch through the waist here. And soften through your jaw as we get into the work. Press down to lift up, squeeze at the top, and lower to a hover. Settle into your pacing that supports that work. Firing up through certainly the hamstrings, the glutes, but a little more of the outer hips, inner thighs in this wide-legged shape. So that exhale at the top also helps bring in the work for the core to support that lower back. Yeah, fantastic, you guys. Check in with how your breath is supporting, that softening through your face. Fire up those glutes. So there's that nice yawning open through the front body at that top of the lift. A little lengthening through the hip flexors should feel kind of nice. We'll take these for 3, 2, 1. As you come up onto your tippy toes, you may need to walk your feet in a little closer. And here we're squeezing the whole time with very little drop. So fire up everything and pulse as you lift, aiming towards the ceiling here. Again, soften through your jaw, through your neck. We are just firing up that back body, keeping the work exclusively there. Yeah, that's it. Nice height through those hips, Phil. You got it. Keep going. If you feel like you're checking out, maybe a little nice reminder tap of the glutes that they are working. And firing to keep that lift. Can you go a little higher? Oftentimes it's easy just to kind of sag into it. That's it, Jeannie. Nice. Just 10 more seconds of these guys really working hard, squeezing everything. Last 3, 2, 1. Come on down. There's our hip lifts for this morning. Hug it on out, rock from side to side. So we're back to our 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. 3 rounds here. For our squats this morning, we're going to keep it pretty basic. We're going to come on down low, and then we're going to do a squat reach. So we're getting that level change through the legs. 30 seconds of squats. Take them at your pace. For our upper body work, we're gonna do a shoulder tap press up. So you're in your plank and you just tap opposite shoulder with your hand, opposite hand, and take the press up where you like it. Come to your knees or do straight up press ups. Our balance work is going to be a reverse lunge, right side first, knee to chest, and then we're gonna make a little flare by twisting and kicking. So reverse lunge, knee to chest, and then find a twist as you extend that right side leg. And we'll do 2 rounds of mountain climbers, one round of burpees. If you want to do all rounds of burpees, you can. Just do what you like to get that heart rate up. Let us get ready for our squats and our reaches. So going for that level change, 30 seconds of work. Here we go. Nice. So get the depth, find the reach, maybe take it a little faster if you like, or a little slower to really feel that level change through the legs. Use that inhale to drop and that exhale to get expansive. Yes, Jeannie, I love it. You could challenge yourself and try and come to tippy toes if that's something you really want to work on through the legs. Adds that element of balance. Go for it. Change. Nice work, everyone. Shoulder tap press ups. Strong through your belly, strong through your legs to support that hand lifting and taking that diagonal cross. It's almost like you're trying to minimize the movement through the hips in your plank as you remove that point of balance. That's how plugged in you are to your center. Everything's hugging the midline, even though you take away one pillar of support. Yeah, coach, nice. Wow, change. So the right leg is reverse lunging. Then it comes knee to chest, and then we add the little flare of the twist and the kick. Slow these down. There's lots of moving parts, lots of changing of your gaze to challenge your balance. Moving forwards and backwards on that left leg also challenges your balance, so no need to rush these. There's often beauty in those transitions, right? That's it. Nice, Nicole. Fantastic. Now we rev it up and we get our heart rate going. Let's go with mountain climber if you're joining me. Here we go. So you get that pace on. You just let the legs move, but there's a lot of work through the belly as you drive those knees to opposite arms. Fantastic, Barry. That looks so good. Keep going. Hips are not too high. Light through the toes. 3, 2, 1. Change. Just 2 more rounds. You guys are doing so well with that 30 seconds. I love it. We're back to the top with that squat and then reach. So can you feel the legs even powering down? So they're really offering you that depth in the squat. And there's that connection to your belly there to keep the chest lifted. Yeah, that's it, Johnny, you got it. Maybe you want to speed these up and burn out your thighs. Maybe you want to slow them down. It's really up to you. 3, 2, 1. Change. Shoulder tap press ups. Commit to your plank and strength. And here we go. You could take away the press up and just take it from tap to tap. There's a lot of upper body strength building doing that. Throw in the press up where you like. Drop to your knees. Again, make it work for you. Staying with integrity though for the whole time. Oh yeah, 3, 2, 1. Change. We'll take that balance and see how it plays out. This time with the left leg stepping back, knee to chest, Offer up that flare through the twist. And that left leg doesn't have to go very high through the kick. You could just keep the knee to the chest and take the twist if that feels more balanced for you. Yeah, that's it. Nice work, Johnny. Such fluid motions, everyone. Looks really good. 3, 2, 1, change. I'm blasting out another round of mountain climbers. Again, take another round with me or burpees, you decide. Here we go. Finding that support to keep the clearance for the legs. So good. No one has taken another round or an extra round of burpees. We'll save it for the last. Keep going. Three, 2, 1. Change. Fantastic, guys. We're in our last round. Back to the top with our squat reaches. Perhaps you take it to tippy toes. See how that feels through the legs. Don't deny yourself that depth in the squat. While we were away, we did so many squats with a guy who calls himself Quadzilla. So we're all gonna be like little Quadzillas. Looks so good. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, change. Such a good nickname. All right, we're taking our shoulder tap press-ups. So solid through your body. Here we go. There's barely any movement from side to side. Yes. You got it. Strong through the legs to support those hips from moving too much. Hug your navel to the spine. Yeah, that's beautiful, Annabelle. You got it. Three, 2, 1. Change. So given that it's an odd number, we're going to swap out legs with our reverse lunge twists. See how that plays with your balance. It may be more of a challenge because you're not sticking to one side, but yet going back and forth. Focus on that smooth transition. Oh, it's hard. Yeah, that's it. See if you favor one side versus the other. Keep going. Yeah, nice work, Hamish. Change. Wide-legged burpees to finish. Take them as much impact or little, but 30 seconds. Stay steady. Stay light. Yes, that's it, Cooch. I love it. Keep going. Great landings. Nice, Greg. You got it. Show them how it's done. Yeah. Whew. Find that breath to support this extra work. Yes, Jeannie. 3, 2, 1. Change. That's it, guys. That was magnificent. Really good. Thank you all so much.